Hey, yo, you, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell notification button. That way you get these videos as they come out. All right, let's go. We got Nick Bolton here, who's an old-fashioned linebacker for the people who like the old-fashioned thumpers, the guys that come downhill, the guys that bring the boom. This is what he is, man, and the film will show it. All right, so without any further ado, let's get into it. There's just some plays that you just need no further explanation, but it's just boom, boom. It is what it is. He just fills the gap here, comes in, meets the back in the backfield for a loss, man. And this next play is going to show up on every highlight tape that you see him. And I think he got kicked out for this. But he's going to drop back in coverage, man. Just lay the boom on the slot receiver here. Pretty much letting you know, I'm here. Don't come in my area. This next play is a sweep to the left, and we know Alabama is one of the best lineman units in the nation. Watch what he does here. He's going to recognize the pull. He's going to come downhill and make the play in the backfield. So this is an outstanding play. Again, this is something that is not special, but the thing about this is he doesn't miss these easy plays. So this is just a downhill play. They're going to zone to the strong side here. He's just going to fill a gap right here, meet the back right there for a loss, man. It's just that simple. The one thing that I like about his game is his recognition and his willingness to set the tone. So when he recognizes what it is, he's downhill like a bat out of hell, don't cut no corners, and he gets right there. So look, toss to the right, fills the gap, meets you in the backfield. He's gonna meet you before you get to him. Now this next play isn't as simple. They're gonna run a counter away from him. So he's gonna scrape to the left, shed a block right here, and make the stop at the goal line. This is an excellent play right here. And you're going to see it from another angle right here. So look at what he had to fight through to get there. So he's going to recognize the pull. He's going to see, you know, that H-back come around. He's going to come underneath and help make the play. So this next play is what you're going to see the things he kind of struggles with when the lineman get to the second level and kind of blind his vision. And this is what's going to happen. He's going to continue to back up, give up ground. He's not going to quit on the play, but he gave up a lot of ground on that play. Okay, so we know he can come downhill. We know that he's good inside that box, but what does he look like in space? I said that he was old school, but can he play in space? And he does an excellent job here on the check down of, you know, breaking down, sifting down, and making a play. So this next play, he's going to do another job in space. The quarterback has a whole bunch of space. Watch the angle he takes, how he sifts down, how he contains, and makes a play. Good job. Speaking of excellent angles, watch on this play. Look, it's wildcat quarterback power to the right. Watch how he comes. He's going to go flat down the line on this. Look at the angle. Flat down the line. When he recognizes the alley, he's going to step up. Boom! Cancel Christmas on him. Now, we want to know what his coverage skills are like, right? So for me, I think his coverage skills are okay. Right here, he does an excellent job of being in man coverage and being along the tight end, across the field, and breaking up and making that play. And then right here, you're going to see him back up, do an excellent curl flat, pick it off, and make a play down the sideline and score TD. It wasn't just highlights for this dude, man. He struggled against in this Georgia game, and this spoke volumes, man. The shifty backs, the linemen threw him off a lot in this game. I just think that the speed of the Georgia backs and how they were able to, shift from one gear to another, just really threw him off a lot in this game. You're going to see it on this play right here. Look, it's just a different speed that he's just not used to. And look, same thing right here. Whoop, whoop. One sidestep throws him off. And you're going to see this right here. Look, the lineman gets to the second level, different gear right there. So at the next level, he's going to see a lot of these type of backs. Whoop, whoop, get up out of there. And so how is he going to respond to it? Because this right here was kind of a bad tape for him. But other than that, man, I think that he's a solid player. I think that he's the type of backer that he's not going to change the game by himself. But he has to have a front seven around him that's going to be complementary to his game. So I'm not going to say he's a Ray Lewis. But the one thing about Ray Lewis is Ray Lewis always had a front seven that was complementary to his style, and it allowed him to flow and get to wherever he needed to get to when he needed to get to there. And I think that he's that type of player. I don't think that he's a weak side. I don't think he's a strong side. I think that he is a Mike backer. That's what he is. That's his identity. And so I think that going to a team where the situation where the front seven is already kind of set in stone could be very good for him. Or if you are to draft him, you're gonna have to put a front seven around him of big uglies that can free it up for him to set the tone, because that's what he is. He's a tone setter. He hits, he thumps, he's not afraid of it, and it can energize your team. And that about wraps it up. And, you know, special shout out to Dominant Music, Gorilla ATL on YouTube. You guys make sure you go support. You know, good music coming out of there. Been lacing me up with some good background music for quite some time. So I just wanted to, you know, reciprocate things and, you know, give a shout out. Also, one direct way to support the channel is to visit this Cash App. So thank you guys for watching, man. Make sure you subscribe and tell your friends about me. And that's about it, man. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna bow out. Oh, but before I do, remember, I'm not an expert. I just play one on YouTube. All right, peace.